Morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Morning, KD.
Morning, KD.
Good morning, Eddie.
Good morning, KD.
Very good morning. Sorry, I was stuck with an office call. Just completed. Okay, sir. Shall we get started? Very good morning, everyone. Please be on camera, and we are all good to go. Get set and go. Let me put a message in the group that the class started. I'm posting a message in the group. Email me, please. Okay. Sharing my screen, sir. I've shared my screen now. I hope you're seeing it. I'm in media food. So today we are doing a SQL Server 2008 R2 installation, which we kind of started yesterday, but did not complete. May I continue? Okay, 8 R2. Here we go. And we already discussed this yesterday that you will not see servers and tools folder. You will not see like 2005, right? You will not see x86, x64, IA64. If you go into it, then you are seeing servers and tools, right? The layout is completely different. In this, you have SQL Server software. You have setup.exe directly, and you have x86, x64, and Itanium 64, all three. With that being said, I'm going into x64. Okay, that's. And just a minute, please. Okay, done. I'll put everybody in waiting room. Okay, now time to get started. So we have, say, don't go into x64 folder. Don't go into x86 folder. Don't go into Itanium 64 folder. Don't go into that. Because you can anyway start setup.exe directly from here itself. So no need to go to any folders. Go into
if you click on setup.exe, then it will directly determine which system you are having, right?
That is the smartness of 2008 R2, sir. 2008 R2 will check your system. It will see whether your laptop or server is a 32-bit one or 64-bit one or Itanium. I'll show you, sir. I'll show you a small proof. Run as administrator. Just watch this. I'll show a small proof. Yeah. So I started the installation, right? It's loading, sir. Just a minute. Sorry, it's loading on my other screen. Yeah. So now in this installation screen, I did not show you yesterday, but I just want to show you now. Go to options at the last. What happens, sir? So it sensed, it checked, it found x80, x64 directly. It found it.
When I go you have clicked on
Options,
center, right?
options at the bottom, the last option.
Okay.
Options at the last. Now, sir, actually, if you noticed, IA64 is disabled, right? Because my laptop, sir, it's my laptop. It's not designed for, it's not a server. Itanium hardware is present in servers, I told you, right? So this is not Itanium. So you will not see Itanium option is grayed out. Of course, I have x64. I can go with x86, 64-bit. I can go with x64, 32-bit. I can go with one of them. Okay, sir?
Means you can install the lower version, but means you can you can have the lower configuration, but not the higher configuration than which we have, right?
Repeat the last part, sir.
Like you can go to the lower configuration, but
Huh.
not the higher one. Like
No, not correct, sir. If your laptop is a x86 laptop, 32-bit, then you can't select others. If your laptop is x64, you can select lower also or higher also. Correct. Agreed. And titanium means you need to have the titanium hardware. Then only you can select it, sir. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going into, sir, that's also nothing much to say because there's a question from Raul. I just talked about it. Let's go back. Now, sir, I told you there's nothing in the planning section. Ignore it. Planning section, you only have checkers. Even if you don't do the check also, you can directly go to installation and start the installation. With your approval, may I proceed? Okay, perfect. So today I need a small help from all of you. From Saturday onwards, or maybe from tomorrow onwards, we are going to make that the link private, the web link, the website link that you are getting, where you are accessing the previous recordings and all that, right, sir? From Friday onwards, from tomorrow onwards, it will become private. When I say private, we would need your confirmation and we would also need your email ID first. Okay, so a small request I would need from all of you is sending a message. I hope you have this number already, or maybe you can send it to mine also. I can take the first thing. Yeah. So what you can do is, I hope you have my number. Do a small favor immediately after the class, or even now also while we are talking. If you can send me your, so we need only Gmail ID, please. Other than Gmail, nothing else, because that's a Google ecosystem. So you have to have a Gmail ID. Okay. So from now onwards, everything will be private, specifically because if you notice, it's public right now. We are turning everything into private. So I need your full name, including surname, of course. And then yeah, full name, including surname. Need your phone number anyways will be there, nothing much. Email ID. Definitely Gmail. So please send to this number, and then what we will do is we'll get you added to that list. I'll also keep the lab tracker, assignment tracker ready first itself, and we have to start doing labs and everything next week onwards, before we complete this. Okay, sir. Chalo, please start doing now. If you can push those things in WhatsApp group, will be really helpful.
KD, I think you have selected 86 options in that.
I've selected what, sir?
Sorry, I'm telling about the class thing. Options while installing, you have selected instead of 64, 32.
You come to technical content. Okay, sorry. I was still there. Okay, just okay, no problem. We'll come back. So everyone, sir, just send that Gmail ID. We are going to make it private now. So whoever mail IDs we reach, and we will add you to that. So that website will now onwards will open only for you, so not for everyone else. Got it? Thank you. Now, Sandhya, yes, all yours.
This is your phone number, right?
That's my number, so please do save it. My personal number, KD. Save it as.
It is saved already. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Sandhya.
In the options, can you go for me? Can you click on option? Why did you select the 32?
No, I did not select. It came up automatically. Previously, it was 64. By mistake, I selected x86. I forgot to keep it back. Thank you for checking and informing me. By mistake, I selected x64. If I would have continued x86, if I would have selected this and continued, we would have installed SQL Server 32-bit. But thank you for correcting. I'm putting it back to 64-bit. Okay, done, sir. Now, shall we start the installation? Yes, sir. So screens you already know. So if you want to install, go to installation tab. If you have any questions, by the way, What about maintenance tab? What does tools tab do? What does resources tab do? What does advanced tab do? Wait, sir. We will talk. We will talk. So at the moment, we'll go for installation tab. And sir, again, how to do, what is this cluster, failover cluster? We'll do, sir. This comes in level 2. We'll do that later. Upgradation, this comes in level 3. So technically, please wait for other things to follow in the course. So I'm going with the first installation, please, 2008 R2. Okay, sir. Done. Checks, basic checks.
KD, in meanwhile, one question. Yesterday, when we installed 2005, it was not compatible, and then we have included 2 files, and then we made it successful. The kind of addition of those 2 files is called patching.
No, it's not actually patching. Good point, by the way. It is just cracking the software. So
Okay.
technically, we did not patch anything. It's just like, it was not working. It was not compatible. We made it compatible. So yeah, we can't call it patching.
So cracks provided by Microsoft itself?
Good question, sir. So cracks are not provided by Microsoft, but yeah, this was a suggestion. Somebody raised a ticket. Somebody raised a ticket to Microsoft, and Microsoft gave a recommendation to work on this one. So it's not officially cracking the software. It is making it work, right, sir? So
Yeah.
this is agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, done. So everyone almost there. Yeah, I still see you all off camera, sir. I'm putting you in waiting room. Again, you will come back. Again, you will go. So we are still playing this game. I'm loving it. So,
so like how many checks 2008 performs? Like,
so yeah.
14
So
itself?
what happens here, right? Good question. In 2005, we had only 14 checks, and that's it. But in 2008, we better stop counting check count, because different checks happen at different phases. So I would say that's it. Better to ignore them. So because the count of checks are more. See, now you are seeing approximately how many checks are 10, right? 10 on the screen. Total 10 or 11 maybe. So if you hit next again, some more will come up. So let's practically not worry about it. Okay, wait. 1 minute. Yesterday we wrote a small list, right? So everyone, Windows should be compatible. You guys only told the answer. .NET Framework 3.5 is required for 2008 R2, right, sir? And Windows Installer 4.5 is required. I forgot to mention one more, sir. PowerShell is also required. I think maybe 2.0 or 3.0.
1.0, right?
PowerShell 1.0. No, I think it should be 2.0. I don't know. We have to check. Okay, anyways, PowerShell is required. Which version I will leave it. Sir, okay, what is PowerShell? Then please wait, sir. I'll tell what is this powerful shell, what it means, what we can do. This session is coming up shortly. So ignore for now. I'm hitting next. Yeah. So again, developer edition, of course it is. License key, hit next. This is developer edition. I already told you. So I accept. Hit next. I'm not sending any updates to Microsoft. No reporting to Microsoft. So feature selection. So this is an important screen. Everyone. You would have not seen this in 2005, but from 2008, 8 R2, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, all the versions, this screen will be common going forward. I already told you we don't select analysis services. I already told you we don't select reporting services. Ignore those two. So what you select is database services. And so along with the database services, there is one option called replication. So replication topic we will discuss during our level 2. Because in level 2, the last topic is replications. Because the course is into 3 levels, I already told you. Level 1 is fundamentals. Level 2 will be little advanced of HADR, high availability disaster recovery. And level 3 will be completely performance advanced. So 3 levels we have. So in first level, we can't discuss about it. But whenever you install SQL Server, sir, in real scenarios, I'm saying on the job, see, first of all, who will ask you to install, who will request you for SQL Server installation in real scenarios on the jobs? Developers, application teams, they will ask, hey DBS, hey DBA, I need one SQL Server, can you please install for us? Then for that team's purpose, we will install, sir. So anyway, there is somebody who is asking, go back and ask that person, hey, what do you want? Replication you want? Or shall I select or not? Hey, do you want full text search or not? So it's not your decision or my decision. So it's their decision what they want. Is it making sense? Or anybody have any questions? So, sir,
we follow certain best practice, right? Like as per the company standards, there might be like if we are installing 2012, then these components have to be installed, or if it is a 2008, to then we have to install certain features, right? Or like, is it a user based thing, or like it is a policy based thing?
So normally, as per company standards, we select these things. I did this. So everyone, normally as per company standards, database engine, obviously we are here to install database only. So that is compulsory. Client tools connectivity, client tools backward compatibility. These three things mandatorily we will select as a minimum requirement. Because in any company, maybe we have our friends also who are already working. They do a lot of installations. They know this. So these three minimum level they check. Now, other than that, what else is required is custom. Oh, by the way, sorry, Management Studio also. But I already told you, sir, let's not go with 2008 old Management Studio. Let's go for a latest Management Studio, which is available on the website and you can download from there. So I am removing Management Studio. So rest all, whatever customer says, we will select. So let's say customer is saying, hey, I want replication, select replication. Let's say customer says, I want full text search, select full text search. So it's their requirement. But as you said, by default, what do we select, KD? Engine, of course, engines, client tools connectivity, client tools backward compatibility. In my company or wherever we are doing our current organization, we select these four as compulsory minimum. Additionally, whatever they ask, we will select that. Any questions? Yes, sir.
Can you tell us about the full text search?
Full text search is first of all not our DBA thing, sir. Full text search, as the word says, it is not a DBA thing. Okay, so there is an application team. There is a developer. Developers normally use this full text search in the programming, in their code, to search for things quickly. So this is not anything that belongs to DBA. There is one thing that belongs to DBA is full text catalog, but that's immaterial discussion for now, sir. But to be frank with you, if they ask us, we will select full text search. So KD, what is full text search? Full text search is a technique of searching data from the application side, not our side, so from their side, searching data. So they do it. Again, in one line again to summarize, we don't care.
Okay. This later became semantic and full text search, right?
Correct, sir. This name got changed into semantic and full text search. But technically, if application team says that, hey, Prajot, please install it, then we select, sir. But we are not completely aware of the full text search stuff. Okay. It's more of application related. Okay, and again, to summarize the discussion, sir, it is mainly for application people searching purpose. They want to do some search or something. They want to implement something, they will use. So I'm not trying to escape from the question, sir. I know a little more about full text search, but trying to avoid the conversation because it is anyways not our piece of it.
Yeah.
Yes. Why is SQL client connectivity SDK disabled or
disabled in the sense?
Like the second last option, if you see from second last option.
It's already there installed on my system. So that's why it's maybe grayed out.
So like, is that also a part? This is a part of shared features, right? So like, as you say that we have to select at least database engine services replication and client tool connectivity and backward compatibility. So along with that, like we have to select this client client connectivity SDK or no?
No, see, this was We no. We only, so everyone, just listen to this point of Rahul. So normally when installing SQL Server in Office, we select engine, we select replication. At least I'm telling about my company story, sir. Whichever company you join, you ask your seniors, they will tell you what you need to select. Minimum what you need to select. In my current organization, minimum what we select is database engine, previous organization also. Replication. We don't ask customers, do you want replication or not? Replication they may need. We always install replication. And then client tools connectivity, client tools backwards compatibility, only 4. Okay, rest all would have automatically come because I have previous software installed. That's why it would have come. So, but these 4 only we will install. Now, next question that may come from you is, what the hell is that client tools connectivity? Nothing, sir. When you install SQL Server software to connect, there are minimum tools that are required, sir. They will come. Not Management Studio, okay? Not Management Studio. Other than Management Studio, there are some more tools. I have not told you as of now. We will discuss in future. SQL CMD. There are some other tools. So what I'm saying is, when you select client tools connectivity, minimum tools that are required will also come. Not only Management Studio, along with Management Studio, we can use other tools also to connect. So at the end of the day, installing instance is not all, right? After installing instance, you need to connect and play with it. So you can use Management Studio, or you can use other tools also, which are available, which we will discuss in future. SQL CMD is the example. So client tools connectivity, client tools backward compatibility, database engine, replication. These 4 things, you always make it a habit. But again, star conditions apply. If you're doing in your lab, select these 4 things. Sir. If you're doing in office, just double check. What is your company doing? With that being said, can I hit next? There's nothing great here, so that's all.
Yep.
Okay, next. Next, just a minute, it's loading.
Maybe just one small thing, like per server, only one integration services and multiple analysis services, or how like it is what?
Multiple integration, I think you can't install. So one integration you can install. You are correct. Analysis, yeah, analysis also you can install multiple.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone, so I told you, right? That's why I was telling, don't count the checks here. 22 checks have come now. Previously, around 12, 13 checks came, or 11 checks, I think. So that's why we better stop counting checks, not required. Okay, hit next. So I think this is already a familiar screen to all of you. Which one, sir? Instance name, either default instance or named instance. Sir, already we installed default instance for 2005. I think you remember. Now I will install named instance, right, sir? Instance can have names. Instance can use a default name. Instance can use a default name means computer name, laptop name, or server name. And instance can use its own name as well. So I will call this as INST 2K8R2. How's that, sir? 2008 R2. I'm not trying to. Yeah. Okay. Chalo. 2008 R2. Okay. INST 2008 R2. Got it, sir? So KD, so what will be the, you tell me now, what will be the instance names?
It's 2008 R2.
Actually, no, right? In INST, before that, you should always add computer name. I told yesterday. Yeah. So let's say if it is, yeah, my computer name is KDP-PC, for example, right now, /INST 2008 R2. Karthik, if Karthik system is Karthik, then Karthik /INST 2K8 R2, something like that. Okay. So, super. Very good. Wake up call. We all woke up beforehand, so this is awesome. Okay, done. Hey, tell that hen to wake up tomorrow a little early, sir. Whoever hen it is. Done. So moving on, INST 2008 R2. Can I hit next now? No. No, sir. So, very important thing to know here is there is a difference between 2005 and 2000 latest versions. Sir, I showed you this, but I will show you again. So go to my computer, C:, program files. Remember yesterday we copied 2 files, right? C:. So it will take habit to remember this, but initially for first timers, it will take some time. Go to C:, C drive, program files, Microsoft SQL Server, right, sir? If you go into that folder, you will see yesterday that whenever you install 2005 instance, I told you, what, sir? First instance will be .1, second instance will be .2, third instance will be .3, .4. So meaning every instance has an ID concept. ID. That you and I don't care, sir. Internal to SQL Server, there is an ID concept. First instance will be called as MSSQ. So whenever you install one SQL Server 2005 software, in this path, sir, C:, program files, Microsoft SQL Server, in that path, in that location, it will create for first instance, it will create MSSQL.1 folder. For second instance, it will create MSSQL.2 folder. This is the rule 2005 was using, old rule. Now you tell me, sir, by looking at MSSQL.1, can you tell it is a default instance or a named instance? It just says .1. 1 means first instance. MSSQL, we don't know. So, hey, come on. Yesterday we installed, you saw, so you know, sir. What if I selected named? So you saw, you know it. What if you don't remember, sir? We don't, you do not see the installation. Let's say Sandhya did it after class. Who knows? So technically, sir, by looking at this folder name, you can't tell it's a default instance or a named instance. You should go and check. How to check, we will see in future. But what I'm saying is that 2005 lacks clarity. 2005, and look at the second one, sir. Who knows? It's a named instance or a default instance. Don't know. Third one, fourth one, fifth one. So the stupid 2005 follows .1, .2, .3 concept. So what is that .1? What is that called as? Instance ID. In instance ID, every instance has an ID, sir. But that was numeric. That was number earlier in 2005, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I have installed 50 instances, you would have seen MSSQL.50 also. But in the modern versions, 2008, 8R2, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, all the modern versions, what happened is they changed the style. They said, hey, no more .1, .2, .3. Now onwards, we will give a concept called instance ID. So mostly 200%, your instance ID will be nothing but your instance name only. Your instance ID is, listen, very, very important point, sir. Your instance ID will be nothing but your instance name only. See, whatever I typed, it came down, right, sir? Same thing got copied, auto-copied. I did not even type it or copy it rather. Now,
KD, for default instance, what would be that? Like, can you just show? If we
first of all, we'll explain this one, so then we will go and discuss about it. So everyone, INST 2008 R2, if you type your instance name, whatever you type here will come at the bottom also. That means your instance name itself is nothing but your instance ID. It is no more a number, no more 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did Microsoft do this? Because, so now go back to that path again. Why they did is, so by looking at this, is it visible to everyone?
Yes.
So by looking at this, forgot to spot it. Yeah. So by looking at this, you can easily tell, hey, first one, MSSQL 10_50. Sir, MSSQL 10. 10 means what, sir? MSSQL. Okay, yeah, this numbering also will take time for you to digest. So let me make you digest the numbering system now itself. So you all remember, right? SQL Server versions. SQL Server 1.0 first one. Then came 1.1.
Yes.
Then came 4.21. Then came 6.0. Then came 6.5. Then came 7.0. After this onward, SQL Server version number changed, right? So what is it called as? 2000, based on year they were giving. But sir, 2000, for customers look and feel 2000, sir. But internally, sir, they continued what?
8.5.
Officially outside, they started calling SQL Server 2000, sir. But internally, they started calling it 8.0. Okay. And same way, when you talk about 2005, internally, they started calling it 9.0. When it comes to SQL Server 2008, internally, they started calling it as 10.0. Then when 2008 R2 came, sir, R2 release 2, they started calling it as not 10.5, but 10.50. 10.50.
Yeah.
Okay, then. And then when, 1 minute. SQL Server 2012 came, it became 11.0. Okay. And then when SQL Server 2014 came, it became 12.0. So when SQL Server 16 came, it became 13.0. When SQL Server 2017 came, it became 14.0. When SQL Server 2019 came, latest version, it became 15.0. When SQL Server 22 is coming shortly by the month of November, so it will become 16.0. So this is how so that means Microsoft never left the versioning system and they have been following it religiously. Okay, sir? Everyone okay with this? So Faik, what is SQL Server 2016?
13.0.
Okay.
13.
So now everyone, not today, sir, but gradually, definitely I will be asking questions because this should get habituated, sir. By the moment you look at this number, you should be able to tell that what version it is because that build number should be registered in our minds. SQL Server, okay, what is 13.0?
2016.
Thank you. Same question I asked. So what is 14.0?
17.
17. So nothing, it will take a little time to digest this number. So 13 means 16. 14 means 17, a special type of maths. 15 means 19. SQL Server 2019, I mean to say. So by looking at the build number, you should be in a position to tell which SQL Server version it is. Take some time, sir, but keep that in mind. Okay, now let's go back. You tell me now, MS SQL 10_50. It's a 2008 R2. And so, by looking at this, you can tell, it's a 2008 R2. And then you can tell, that's migrate migrate SRC. That means it's a named instance. So like 2005, you are not confused. So you are clear. That's 2008 R2. That's a named instance. This is 2019, 19, sir, because it is 15, right? 15 means 19, 2019. So, okay, this is named instance. DB mail test is the instance name. INST2 is the instance. So all are named instances in my system, sir. Look at this. And Rahul, your question, sir. Look at this, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whenever it says MS SQL Server, right? Whenever it says MS SQL Server, that means it's a default instance. So 2019 default instance. Previously, sir, it's not there in my system now. I previously installed. I'll delete it over because 2005 is the default instance, right? Now, Sandhya will ask next question. KD, what? The 2005 is the default one, right? How come this became default? Only one default instance allowed in the computer. It was an old one. So I deleted the old instance. So everyone, so in my laptop, I have Rafiq, I have INST. So these are all the instances that are present in my system. So remember, if you uninstall, if you remove SQL Server, the folder will still remain. You have to delete it later. It's okay, sir. That all we'll discuss during uninstallation. So any questions anybody have? The whole story, what we are talking now is for one concept, sir, called instance ID. In 2005, instance ID was .1, .2, .3, .4, .5, .6 like that. In latest versions, sir, the instance ID is instance ID is
Instance name.
Exactly. Same as instance name. Whatever is your instance name, the same is instance ID. And last but not the least, sir, If you select default instance, if you select default, so Rahul, as you asked the question, sir, if you select default instance, then the instance ID will become what, sir? MS SQL server. That will be the instance ID for default instance. That's all, sir. So in one line to summarize, sir, instance ID is no more a number. It's a text. Name.
Instance name.
Okay, so can't we override instance ID?
So if you want to put a number here, okay, then let's put 3. And it means next. Okay. So see, look at this one. Instance ID cannot have special characters, cannot have, so it has some rules by the way. That's why preferably we'll keep it same.
KD, one small question here. See, as we know, we can install n number of times that software. Like I have 2008 R2. So I'm installing now with a default instance, and second time I install with a named instance. So it's like when we open it, 8R2, any of that. So it will be differentially, system itself will differentiate which version we are using, and then it will pick the instance, right? Okay.
No, it will not pick anything. Choice will be ours only. We have to select. It is a default one or a named one. You should be picking it up.
While installing, we will be, however, we will be giving it. So first time I have tick the default instance. Second time when I install,
it will not allow. It will not allow. It will say that you already have a default instance, so it will not allow you to install the second default instance.
Okay.
Even if I do it now, right? For that matter, if I do it now and hit next. If I do it next, see, the default instance is already in use. It will not allow you to install only one default instance in a computer. Yeah, and I'll change it to name then. Okay, done, sir? Yeah, good, Sanjay. Thank you. In 2005, can you know whether we have any instance already? Yeah, I told you, right? Okay. Guys, what Pratisha said on the chat is, in 2005, we had installed instances button, right, sir? Which we click, we can see. Here, why your buttons and all? Here only, right, sir? See, in my laptop, see how many instances I have. First one, this is default instance. What is it, sir? Which version?
2005.
9.00. That means 2005. Next, I have INST2. Which version?
2019.
19, sir. These all are 19s only. Total, my current laptop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 instances are there, sir, including 2005. 2005 is default, remaining all are named. All are developer editions only. Okay, Pratisha, that answers the question. In 2005, we know whether we have any instance already. Yeah, same thing, Pratisha. It's here only. Okay, chalo, sir. Then let's hit next now. Done. We have to go and finish this at any cost 2 days. Hit next, and we have to finish one more also. One more also. 2 we have to finish. So space requirement. It is saying that, hey, I need 314 MB. We have that. Sir. Total 314 MB for what? C drive. And it wants some more space, 418 MB for instance. So all put together, sir, around how much? 735 MB, meaning 700 plus MB it requires for installing SQL Server in your system. I have 38 GB space left more, so no problem. Hit next. So this screen, you know it, but the look and feel changed. What's a service account screen? Service account. Previously, you are selecting what? Local system. Local system, I already told you, sir. Till we go to level 2, you will always select local system account. More about local system, we already discussed in day before yesterday's class. Anybody missed it, please refer that recording. And now let's go to this one now. So,
Really,
account.
is there any minimum software space required? Like SQL takes so much space. Like is there any-
700, 800 MB or less. Sometimes higher versions may be less than 1 GB. Sir.
Okay.
Less than 1 GB most. Not counting databases, okay? Not counting databases size. Only the software will take around less than 1 GB to install. So now, last one, sir. Please. So here, don't. I'm sure your eyes will be searching for local system, right? Local system. The names have changed. Local system is no more called as just local system. NT authority local system. Don't ask me the meaning of this one. NT authority system. NT authority system means local system. NT authority network service means that network service which you have. So I'm going with, so by the way, this is for whom? Agent. KD, you did not explain us this. Yes, I still did not explain this concept, but we will talk later. What is agent? What is engine? We'll discuss. Here also, sir, please select NT authority system. So did you notice I told you something yesterday or day before yesterday that guys, this account, this inbuilt account, servants don't have password. Remember? I told you, sir, they don't have password. So these inbuilt accounts don't have password. See, the moment I selected it, password option got disabled because they do not have passwords. They are inbuilt. This is my property. I don't need password to enter my house. So that's what they feel. Okay, sir. So so service accounts done. The next one, sir, collation setting. That's all. I don't need to say anything else, right? Service accounts, you all know the service account helps SQL Server to do a lot of background activities like database, accessing a data, storing data, reading data, taking a backup. All these background activities are actually performed by service account. Please note and keep it in your mind. So we'll discuss this later again anyways.
We can change the startup type of agent, right?
Okay, yeah, always keep everything automatic. But what is this topic also we'll discuss later. Yes, I think I should do it. Thanks, Prajit. So last one, sir, collation. Collation setting. I told you, right? So we saw collation setting there also. Where?
Language.
2005 also, language settings, sir. Only difference here is the way it looks has changed. So I want you all to mug up this one. Sir. Literally mug up. SQL underscore Latin underscore general underscore CP1 underscore CI underscore AS. Right? SQL underscore Latin 1 underscore general underscore CP1 underscore CI underscore AS. Mug it up. Mug up.
If instead of CI we select CS, then it will won't take caps lock and things, right?
Correct. So now look at this one, sir. SQL underscore, SQL means obviously SQL. Latin one means that English, sir. Latin English. General Latin English. Sir, if you go to customize, you will see that 2005 screen only. But no need to go there. So SQL underscore Latin 1 underscore general underscore CP1 means code page 1. Code page 1. CI means case insensitive. Capital smalls are okay for me. Case sensitive means capital, small means small. AS means accent sensitivity. Are Keri, I don't care about all this. I don't know all this. Okay, chalo, leave it. So then at least in real scenarios, what happens, right? 99% of the cases, you will select the same default collation setting everywhere. 99% of the cases. Let's say example, okay, Ali, maybe in your company, you have a Japanese customer and a Japanese customer is asking you to install Japanese SQL Server. Example, collation settings. Then you should customize and ask that person, share your screen or send a screenshot, whatever you want to do, but ask that person what collation setting he wants. The person must confirm, sir. Then you will select that. That's it. Depending on what customer is like, customer should email you or send you a chat or share your screen or whatever, however you want to show that person. But collation setting, we will not change by default or unless and until customer is asking you to change the collation setting. I want Japanese data, I want Chinese data, I want Arabic, I want that, I want this, then select.
Can you just explain for a short, like what is code page 1?
So nothing, sir. Actually, in Latin English collation settings, there are different types of code page is available. Code page is nothing but that will convert the data into English. So meaning code page 1 is available, code page 2 is available. Customer must confirm which code page they want. So technically, sir, again, even we go deep also is of no use because it's purely a developer stuff. And our responsibility is whatever they ask, we will select this one because language. It's all about, for us, it's language. That's it. Either it can be English, please see, sir. Either it can be Hebrew or Hungarian, Icelandic. See, Latin. You look at this one, sir. Code page 1250. See this? So the way the data gets converted, that's a code page, internal algorithm. So no need to really worry about this one also. Code page 1253. Like that. See, in Latin one also, there are a lot of 437, 850. So the customer must ask what they want. We will select that blindly. Default collection setting of SQL Server interview question. SQL _ Latin 1 _ general _ CP 1 _ CI _ AS. I didn't look at the screen. So the same comfort zone should come for you as well, sir, because it is an important thing you need to remember. SQL. Latin 1, general, first code page, CP1.
Yeah.
CI means?
Case
insensitivity. AS means accent sensitivity. What tough is it? It's easy only, right? SQL _ Latin 1 _ general _ CP1 _ CI _ AS. Okay, sir. Not today. I'll ask you after 2-3 days. Let's see who will remember. Okay, can I hit next now, sir? Without, sir, it's important or else I would have not wasted time here because you should know what is the collation setting you are selecting. Thank you. May I hit next now? So I'm not rushing. Please understand. It's not about completing everything by Friday, all right? So because at a leisure, understanding every option is important. Last one.
This collation settings are like server level or like we can see it on
Sir, we are, as of now, we have not even entered into database level.
Right.
So what we are installing now is server level only, sir. This collation setting, what you are selecting applies for instance collation setting. Our instance is an English instance. Guys, the reason why Rahul asked this question, so please understand. Once you install the instance, right? Once instance is ready, next comes database, right? Our next topic is database. So when databases also will have collation setting. Got it, sir? Normally what databases do, whatever is the, obviously parents' mother tongue will come to us only, right? Mother tongue. So their language we will also speak, just like that, sir. Instance collation, instance language goes to databases also. But a child can also learn other languages too. So instance can be in one collation setting, database can be in a different collation setting. That is also possible. That's why Rahul was raising that point. Got it, sir? All of you? Just, hey, we will discuss when that topic comes. All good, sir? Okay, leave it there. Let's talk at the right time. So now I think I already told you about this. Windows authentication or SQL authentication. Please wait for security topic till that time. We'll not talk about this one. So this is till then Windows authentication only. Okay, sir? KD, hey, what is this new screen at the bottom? Have not seen this before. So I will anyways talk about this in SQL Server in security topic, but still I'll give a small glimpse of why this screen is there. It's important. Definitely important, obviously. See, KD, what if I ignore this and just hit next? It will throw an error. It will say, boss, do something. So what used to happen in 2005? Sir, everybody please listen. In 2005, sir, listen carefully. In 2005, when you install SQL Server 2005 in your laptop or in your server, if you are at a Windows level, operating system level, if you are admin, meaning you have full control, by default, in SQL Server level also, you will have full control. Meaning, sir, whoever have full rights at Windows level, Windows level, full rights if they have, they are admins, if they are admin. For example, sir, in my laptop only, I'll show you. LUSR MGR. Remember to create Gautam, for not Gautam, for Gaurav, I created a user. So go to LUSR MGR. Go to users. Gaurav user is there, right, sir? Gaurav asked me computer access. I created one account for him. I did not make him any admin in my system. I did not give him any admin rights. Now I will give. See, sir. Go to groups. Go to administrators. Now only KD is the admin. Krish or me. I am the admin, right? I'll add Gaurav now. So Gaurav is also what now? I click apply. I click OK. Gaurav, you're also an admin in my system. My laptop is like under your full control. So what I am thinking is I am giving full control to Gaurav at OS level, operating system level. What my brain did not think is in 2005, sir, anybody who is a Topat or Turumat or a full rights at OS level by default will have full control in SQL Server. That's an extreme risk. And that means whether the person knows SQL Server or not, if they have OS level full access, database SQL Server level also they'll have full access, which is extreme risk. 2005 is ugly. 2005 is bad. 2005 is too bad when it comes to security. That loopholes. It's a loophole. In 2008 onwards, they fixed it. They said, hey, no more. Sir, during installation time, whosever name you are giving here, I added, sir, add current user. That means add the current person. Who is the current person? Me. Only I will have access to SQL Server, full controls, and nobody else. So others are, Gaurav, chill, relax. Now you can't enter 2008 or 8R2 or latest versions. This is security enhancement they did. Or no, I want to add Gaurav also. I trust Gaurav. If I add Gaurav will come. If I don't add Gaurav will not come. Got it? So whomever I add here, they only will get full control on SQL Server. Alright, sir, if you did not understand, right, so leave it. Sir. But what I am telling is in 2005, there is a security problem. Anybody who is having full control at Windows level, they will have by default full control at database level. Whether the person knows SQL Server database or not, they by default have, which is a very, very bad thing. In latest versions, they made that correction and they said that whomever you add here, always click on add current user, sir. Current means KD account got added. Now I am only that. Any questions here? This is a fix, a security fix they have done. It's a good thing. Okay, done. So I think last we are reaching install screen now. Go to data directories. So now, don't worry about this one. We'll have to discuss later. But sir, after installing SQL Server, lot of databases will be created. We have to create a lot of databases. Where should your databases store? In which path? This path. This path. So this is the path where your databases will be stored. If you want to change it, you can change. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. So I'm not changing anything. I'll keep it. So as of now, we are not modifying this one. Please ignore. So SQL Server 2008. A new feature came called file stream. Okay. KD, should I select or not? Why are you asking me, sir? Who told you to install this SQL Server?
Ask client.
Who told you to install your customer, right? Or the application guy or a developer? Go and ask them. Don't ask me. If they say yes, sir.
But what is this feature exactly?
We'll talk 2 minutes here going there.
Okay.
So we are not here for. So this is, first of all, again, this is also not our job. Purely application specific. If they ask us, we will tick it, sir. This is not our job. 0% our job. Just like that. What was that previous screen, sir? Full text search.
Yeah.
Full text search. They ask, we selected, right? File stream also. If they ask, we will select. Now next question.
KD, like how will they know that in this edition or in this version this feature is there which is useful for them, like the developer?
Oh no, that is a knowledge that they should have. But it's, or maybe the seniors or
Yeah, just because a lot of time this happens. Yeah. Like even the client doesn't know what he exactly needs, or else he knows what he needs, but he cannot explain what exactly he needs.
Yeah.
This scenario also happens.
So see, if they say, I don't know what is file stream. Okay, thank you. I also don't know what is file stream. Then hit next. We don't do it. We don't do it. So if they know, they have clarity, they tell us, we will do. So again, let's talk what is file stream, right? Let's understand what is file stream. So I'll give you a small example. I think with that, file stream will be very easy. Just a simple thing. Maybe you can explain to the application team that file stream means this was. Listen. So imagine a company. Okay, let's imagine take some company name. Which company name? Dell. Take a company Dell. Dell decided to make a website, internal website, Dell company's internal website, where all information about employees will be available, like their details, their education, everything is available. Plus, they also planned to keep a 4K or 8K digital video about the employee, meaning employee will speak, record in a 4K or 8K digital format. So why I am saying 4K or 8K, because the size will be
massive.
Even a 10 seconds introduction video or 15 seconds or 30 seconds video will be massive. It will be huge, right, sir? So meaning employee details are okay, sir. Employee ID, employee number, ID number same, employee name, address, date of birth, date of joining, all that. I mean, blood group, thank you. Gender, phone number, so on, etc. All right, sir. So, and then additionally, your 8K video. So these all are not a problem. You can store all this information, right? It's like a page, right? A web page where you can store all this information. Video is concerning, sir. Why? I'll tell you. This all information you kept in database. Okay, sir? Listen carefully. This all information you kept in database. Video also will you keep in database? Sir, no. if you store, listen carefully, sir. If you store a video in the database, meaning sir, it is possible to store video also in the database. So first of all, you all tell me what is the meaning of a database as per the understanding you have today. Database is nothing but a file in the hard disk. With instance help only, you will touch the database, right, sir? Everybody in the class, I hope, understands this basic point. Database is nothing but a file on the hard disk. In simple words, what are you doing then, sir? You are keeping a video inside a file again.
Yeah. But then we'll have to store a reference link or something.
No link, sir. Direct video, you have to store it, sir. Storing something in a database means what, sir? First of all, database means it's a file. You are storing a file inside a file. No link and all, no reference and all. You are storing a video inside a file. Okay. First of all, opening a video itself. So if I am playing a video on my system, do I have a video on this desktop somewhere? No, I don't have it. I don't have it. Okay. So if I play a video, normally what happens, sir? Look like I have one minute, sir. Just imagine I do have a big video. Yeah. 1 minute, sir. But there is a reason I'm not trying to show any video, but I'm just trying to play stream. No. Just a minute. I'm so sorry. I need to show you this.
Any of the class recordings?
That's even small in size. Yeah, this is bigger size, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So look at this. Not 8. 1 minute. Sir. Look at this. It's too small. 1 GB wala. Okay, anyway, sir. Imagine this is a video. So now if I play this video, I'm not playing it. If I play this video, the video has to stream, right, sir? It has to stream. It has to play, which will take time. Now, what are you doing? You're putting this video again inside a file. Inside a file. Now, what happens, sir? First, you need to open the video, open the file, database file. Then you need to open the video. How much time will it take, sir? The streaming time will take time. The video starts buffering. These problems will come up. That is why they introduced a concept called
File stream.
File stream. So what you can do, file stream is nothing but, I'll show you the installation now. Enable file stream. Enable file stream for streaming access. Create one path, some paths. Dump all your videos there. Dump all the videos. So videos now are not stored inside a hard disk, inside a file, sir. Videos are stored in a location. Now, employee number 1, link, put a link. This is the first video. First video belongs to employee number 1. Second video belongs to employee number 2. So when the employee opens the website and clicks and plays a video, sir, the video will directly play from that file location. So this concept is called as file stream.
Okay.
So, but again, sir, what is our role in this?
Nothing.
Nothing. So our role is what? Enabling file stream. That's all. And telling that, hey, this is a location of file stream. Go and access videos or put videos, whatever you want to do. Our job is enabling file stream only, sir. We are not here to, we don't do anything beyond this. Whatever options they will ask, we will select it. File stream is not our job. It's their job. With that, I'm done. Can I hit next? So I'm not enabling file stream now. If they ask, we will do. Can I hit next?
Yes.
Yeah.
The error reporting, sir. We want to report, hit next.
Next.
Yeah. And so nothing. Again, some checks have happened. So now again, total, if you count the checks, Rahul, maybe around 40 checks have come all in all. Okay, so hit next. Finally, sir.
Last summarized page.
Finally. By the way, sir, this screen you will not see in 2005. But all the latest 8, 8R2, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, all the latest versions, you will see this last.
This is the last time you get summary.
Yeah.
You make changes.
Yeah, so it will give a summary screen. So, hey, what all you selected? You selected engine, replication, client tools, backward compatibility. This is your instance name. This is your instance ID. This is where you are going to create. In this folder, I am going to create. And then it is whatever you selected, whatever you did till now, everything it shows. File stream enabled or not, all that. Can I click on install now? Yes. Okay, perfect. That's it. This is how you install 2008 R2. So if you saw 2008 R2, remaining all installations are the same. However, still we will do. Why? Because in 2012, some new options came. In 2014, some old options went away. In 2016, some more new options came. So in 17, some enhancements happened. 19, some enhancements happened. So what I'll do, 2022 is not there yet. So up to 19, I will show you every installation. Now it will be faster, sir. Not like today also.
Maybe like in interviews, like they ask, like, do you know what new features are added to this 2008, 2012, 2016?
So that is a different question, right?
No, but how to remember like that?
Yeah, that's the biggest question.
So that is a different question. What we are talking, okay, 1 second. So as you ask this question, everyone, what Rahul is saying is, hey, what new things came in 2005? What new things came in 2008 R2? What new thing? They are not asking from installation perspective. Rahul, 1 minute, sir. In level 3, we'll have this discussion. Let me show you something.
Okay.
Just give me a minute, sir. To answer your question, I have one small answer. Just a minute. Please.
The point is about remembering the things. How do we
can't, sir. How will we remember these many versions, that
Exactly.
many features? Impossible to remember. So what we have done, sir, we made a small Excel sheet for all of you, where, so not everything you will remember. I'll show you. You'll be shocked to see this one. See, look at this. If you go back, in 2005, all new features. I will not recommend you to remember more than 3. Sir. Top
for
3.
all versions?
Each version. Sorry. Each version 3. At least 3, sir. In 2008, 3. In 2008 R2, 3. In 2012, 3. In 2014, 3. In 2016, 3. In 2019, 3. And 2022, 2 only.
Okay.
This way, sir, this way you will be able to justify in an interview what new. But again, sir, this will, when are we doing this? In level 3. By the time we reach level 3, we all will be comfortable with all the discussions. So yeah. So it will be easy. I think maybe now we should not be talking about it. It causes confusion. But definitely we will have a discussion at the closure time. And moreover, we are close to interviews, will be very fresh at that time. It's good to discuss that. Okay, sir, 8R2 also completed. Let's stop the class now. Tomorrow, we will continue the conversation with, by the way, sir, things are going to be more stringent now. If your cameras are not working, make them work. Order a camera of 300, 400 rupees max, will not cost more than that. So if internal camera is not working, order an external camera, 300, 400, not more than that. Don't go for expensive cameras. Now, second thing is, I need to see you all starting Monday. I need to see everybody, sir. I've still not turned on my second camera because we are still within my single monitor reach on. I'm waiting to turn on. Please help me to turn on my third screen. I'm sorry. So requesting everybody to be on the camera. I will get the sense that it is going or not. The content is being, because database topic is starting, sir. Hardly by Monday or Tuesday, database topic will start. And you will also start the lab as well. Okay. Hey, we have Pardu in the class now. Hey, Pardu, unmute and say hi. Yeah, that's Pardu. Okay, let me spotlight Pardu for all of you. Spotlight. There you go. That's Pardu. Can you see Pardu now? Yellow shirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So Pardu and I, okay, Pardu and I will be working with you on your labs. So when lab starts, we will collaborate with you. Of course, if some issues comes, sometimes Pardu may be able to solve, sometimes he may not be able to solve, but no problem. Then I'll be with you. So he will be taking of the responsibilities along with you, and plus there will be one more person. But first, to start with, we will start together. You need to finish labs then and there immediately, sir. Don't delay labs, please. Requesting all of you not to delay the labs. Do not delay the labs. Let's do from the beginning itself be planned. Sir, I'm hardly asking 3 hours a day. 1 hour, 15 minutes for class, sir. 1 hour, 15 minutes for lab. 1 hour, maximum less than 3 hours per day. When, sir? Till level 1, okay? Till level 1. Once level 2 starts, automatically you will start spending more time on this one. But ideally, sir, still, you don't need to spend whole day sitting on this all stuff at all. Finish your lab, move on. And Saturday, Sunday, when you find time, re-practice the old stuff. It's just revision, right? So revision shouldn't take long. So this way, from the beginning, it is done properly. You will have comfortable journey in this course. That's all I'm saying. So normally what happens, I'll tell you, let's be frank, okay? Out of the total count, 30-40% will drop by end of the course. That's my assurance. 30-40% people will drop end of the course. If this batch wants to surprise me, please surprise me. But it's going for a 6-pack trying is so easy, right? First 1 week, 10 days, like, oh, it will be super cool on the gym. 1 month, sir, maybe 2 months, okay, chalo. But the 6-pack journey is not for 6 months, okay? It never happens. 1 year it will take. Ideally, right, sir? So I'm just telling you, please correct me if I'm wrong. At least, proper body to be built up for anyone, women or men. It will take a year also. The journey 2 months will be good. After that will be not painful, but that habituation should happen, sir. So requesting all of you that I will want to see if this batch surprises me or not. Every batch does not surprise me. So 30-40% drop will always be there. So let's see how many of you are very serious about this course, how this journey goes by. Let's see, sir. And sir, but remember, believe me, 5 months aggressive targets, sir. 5th month will be on the job trials. When I say 5 months, why? Because, sir, let's not hurry and learn this. Take time, digest. So first of all, digest the content in the class, then practice it once in the lab. Critical topics, practice 2 to 3 times. And I'll tell you which are those critical topics. Basic ones, finish immediately and say, okay, I'm fine. And revision is God did not give all of us Einstein memories here. So they definitely will forget old things. No second thought about it. We'll forget old things. No second thought about it. Just all about how you revise. It matters. Done? So why I'm saying all this, sir, because we are getting into serious mode. From serious mode means fun will still be there. I'm just saying, I want to see all of you. We need a connect. Without a connect, it's tough. Course cannot go well. Yeah.
While suppose I install lab, like I create a VM and then like, do I need to create a cluster or like a single standalone instance will suffice?
As of now, standalone will do.
Standalone only, right? But why VM, sir? Why do we need a VM? In your laptop only we can directly do it. Do we need a VM?
Oh no.
Maybe Lavanya needs a VM because she's using a Mac laptop, so she needs a VM. But other than that, rest all of us will directly install in our PC itself. So no cluster, not yet. We will do cluster later. But for now, standalone in our PC only we will install.
KD, I'm using that Azure lab. So will that do? I mean, I
Let's not
have
do-
Azure Pass.
Keep it, sir.
along
Keep it, sir. Keep it, sir. Because we need it. We need it for
Yeah.
level 2 shortly coming up. Okay. So others, sir. KD, I understood, sir. You will understand, sir. But only when you do hands-on, you will feel comfortable. Because some of you are not from the IT background. No worries. We will. That's what I'm saying. So lab is the place where you repeat these things. So some of you are on job. We understand. Sir. You are on job. So let's see how that timings will work by. But Pardu and I will be working with you. We will guide you how to install everything. We will guide. So if you find difficulties, please let me know. And whenever Pardu is not able to solve any issue, he'll call me. His call will be a priority for me. I know sometimes you all are angry on me. I still know this guy doesn't pick calls. I'm extremely sorry, but the lifestyle is like that. It's very, very hectic. Believe me, after class, things are different. You'll understand gradually in the due course. So, but sir, I am approachable. Not like I am not approachable. I am approachable. The point is that sometimes I not be able to get time to receive calls, but his call becomes a priority when there is an issue. Okay. So listen, there's a lot to talk later onwards. We'll connect tomorrow. And so tomorrow I need to see you on camera because Monday onwards it is mandatory. Anybody off camera, sir? I'll directly put in permanently in waiting. I'll be able to get back. Thank you. Talk to you tomorrow morning. Same time, same place.
Thank you, KD.
Signing off. Have a
Bye-bye.
fantastic
Thank
day,
you.
everyone.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you, KD.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay.